Om Sahana Bhavadu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidushavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Manohidvidham proktam Shuddham cha shuddhameva cha Ashuddham kama samyuktam Shuddham kama vivarjidam Manayeva manushyanam Karanam bandha mokshayoho Bandhaya vishayasaktam Muktiyai nirvishayam smritam Yato nirvishayasyasya Manaso muktirishyate Ato nirvishayam nityam Manakaryam mumukshuna Nirasta vishayasangam Sanniruddham manohride Yada yatyatmano bhavam Tada tatparamam padam Tavadeva nirodhavyam Yavad hridigatam kshayam Etajnanam cha dhyanam cha Shesho nyayascha vistaraha Naiva chindyam na cha chindyam Na chindyam chindyameva tata Pakshapata vinirmuktam Brahma sampadhyate tada Swarena sandhayed yogam Aswaram bhavayet param Aswarena anubhavena Bhavo na bhava ishyate Tadeva nishkalam brahma Nirvikalpam niranjanam Tad brahmahamidi jnatva Brahma sampadhyate dhruvam Nirvikalpam anandam cha Hetu drishtanda varjitam Aprameyam anadim cha Yajnatva muchyate buthaha Na nirodho na chotpattihi Na baddho na cha sadhakaha Na mumukshur na vai mukta Ityesha paramarthata Eka evatma mantavyo Jagra swapna sushuptishu Sthanatraya vyatitasya Punarjanmana vidyate Eka eva hi bhutatma Bhute bhute vyavasthitaha Ekadha bahudha chaiva Drishyate jalachandravata Ghada samvritam Niyamane ghade yatha Ghado niyetanakasha Tatha jivo nabhopamaha Ghadavad vividhakaram Bhidyamanam punah punaha Tad bhagnam na cha janati Sajanati cha nityashaha. Next is Shabda maya vruto naiva Tamasayati pushkare Bhinne tamasi chaikatvam Eka evanupashyati Shabda maya vruto naiva Tamasayati pushkare Bhinne tamasi chaikatvam Eka evanupashyati. There is a pathabheda Ekamevanupashyati. Instead of Eka evanupashyati, there is another patha Ekamevanupashyati. Ekam eva anupashyati. Then meaning will be different, entirely different. So here, if Atma is Brahman, as described here, Eka evatma mantavyaha Jagra swapna sushuptishu, and in such other places also it is well said that Atma is Brahman, and that knowledge of Atma Brahmaikya alone will get you liberated from the transmigratory cycle. And actually, what is the transmigratory cycle? It is nothing but false identifications with so many objects. And our own that feeling of or notion of limitedness. That is the cause of this samsara. And why that happens? That is because of ignorance. So ignorance is the basic cause for samsara. So here, if Atma is Brahman, why that knowledge is not coming? And when that knowledge will dawn? That's a question. It's answered here. Shabdamaya vrutaha tamasa nayati pushkare. Pushkaram means akasha. And Pushkaram also means this lotus bud. So here we can take as Akasha. Shabdamaya vrutaha. Shabdamaya vrutaha. Maya vrutaha. Avrutaha, covered, veiled, covered. So Shabdamaya vrta means covered by Maya. And what is Maya? It is nothing but Shabda. So Maya in the form of Shabda. In the Upanishad, repeatedly it is said, Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheya. Vacharambhanam vikaraha. All vikaras are nothing but vacha arambhanam. That which is coming out of words. It is not what we are seeing around us or what we are thinking to be fact are not fact, are not truth in the ultimate sense. They are truth, but in the relative plane only. Then all this, how these manifestations came, all these are vikaraha. Like the same gold is seen as different types of ornaments. When we are seeing it as a special type of ornament, say a chain, it is gold itself. Gold never became a chain. We are saying, I am making chain out of gold. No, you cannot make a chain out of gold. Gold is gold always. You cannot make it chain. It is appearing as a chain. And you are getting the benefit of that appearance, that you can wear. That is true. So Vyavaharika Satyatva and Vyavaharika Prayojana are there. But thing is intact. So it is only Vacharambhanam. It's only a beginning that has come from word alone. Say, taking different examples, Shruti says, the Chandogya Upanishad describes that, Vajaramphanam vikaraha. So this Maya is nothing but word, and here Shabda is not sound, but it is word. You must not take it as sound, it is word. All differences of mine and your, all differences of this and that, all are made of words. So this Maya is nothing but word. Shabda Maya. There is no such a thing as Maya different from the Supreme Truth. Like, one man is saying, I suffered a burning. How? From fire. I got burnt by that fire. Then another man says, I got burned by the heat of that fire. So two statements are there. One is fire and the other is heat of fire. Are these two different entities? No. We cannot imagine fire without heat or heat without fire. We can imagine heat without fire, of course, but we cannot imagine fire without heat. A cold fire we cannot imagine. So it is the very nature, the essential or innate nature of fire. But when we say about burning, we say fire and the heat of the fire. Basically speaking, there is no difference. There is nothing as heat different from fire. Like that, Maya and Ishvara or Maya and Atma are not different entities. No, one and the same. But when we speak of creation, sustenance and destruction, then we are speaking of Maya. Otherwise, we need not speak about Maya, because Maya is not different from Atma. Atma is not different from Maya. One and the same principle. But when we analyze about the manifestations of this universe, we are taking Maya. That's all. There is no separate Maya, having separate entity. No. It is one with Paramatma and one and the same. So, the existence of Maya is only in words. Otherwise, both are same. Like heat of fire and heat or fire are one and the same. The whiteness of milk. The whiteness of milk. It is the nature of milk. That color is natural to milk. So when one say milk, it is white. But still the whiteness of milk. We can say so. Like that, Maya and Paramatma are not two entities. One and the same. But from one angle we can say Maya and Paramatma. When we are saying so, then also Shastra reiterates Mama Maya. It is nothing out of me. It is mine. Mayam tu prakriti vidyad, mayinam tu maheshwaram. So there is no difference between Maya and Paramatma. So speaking about Maya is only in terms of word. So Maya is Shabda Maya. Shabda Maya Vrutaha, when covered by Maya. Even though Maya is the innate power of Paramatma, which is not different from him, which has no entity other than his entity, still that has the power to cover. When it is covered, Shabda Maya Vrataha, covered by, deluded by Maya, By that, when it happens so, when it is covered by Maya, tamasa, by darkness, it is not yati, it is not coming. It is not coming up for realization. We are not realizing it. Pushkare. Pushkare means akashe. What is the akasha here? Akasha means we can see one mantra. Asmin Brahmapure daharaha pundarikaha tasmin daharaha akashaha tasmin yadu tad anveshtavya. Have you seen that mantra? No.
I think it's before, but
Yeah.
I haven't studied where we were.
It's a very a mantra. It asks us to see there is a Brahmapura. Pura means city. City. Brahmapura means a city where you can realize Brahma. Or you have to realize Brahma. Or where Brahman is realized. Such a city is there. And in that city there is Daharaha Pundarikaha. A small lotus bud is there. Daharaha, small lotus bud is there. Tasmin Daharaha Akashaha. There is a small space of Akasha is there. Tasmin Yatad Anveshtavya. What is inside that you inquire. Shruti is not saying what is there. Shruti is not teaching what is there. Shruti is asking us to inquire. Anveshtavya. You have to inquire. You must inquire. So in this sky, in this Pushkaram, in this sky, within our own being, when we go deep into ourselves and in the Hridaya Akasha, that is in the very core of our own individuality, from where this I-ness emanates. There, it is not illumining. It is not shining. We are not recognizing or realizing. Why? Because it is Shabda Maya Vrataha. It is covered or veiled by Maya. And that is because of tamas. Tamas is ignorance. Tamasa. And when that ignorance is broken, bhinne tamasi. Bhinne means when broken. It is Saptami, Sati Saptami. It is Sati Saptami. Bhinne tamasi. When it is broken, when ignorance is broken, how to break that ignorance? It has been taught earlier. Swarena Sandhayati Yogam. Then in another place, Tavadeva Nirodhavyam. So many instructions were given earlier. Through following such instructions and through constant practice, contemplation, discrimination, when that tamas is broken, when that ignorance, that shield of ignorance is broken, then ekatvam, then what is there? There is ekatvam. Otherwise there is bhinnatvam. Because if that ignorance is not broken, what we are seeing is Shabda Maya Vrutaha. When it is Shabda Maya Vrutaha, we are seeing Ekatha Bahudha Chaiva Drishyate Jalachadravat. As is reflected in so many water surfaces. So many surfaces. We are seeing different reflections of moon. And we are taking it to be moon, and so there are thousands and thousands of moons. That is the condition. And we are transacting so. So in the transactional plane, there are thousands more. But when bhinne tamasi, when this ignorance is broken, then ekatvam anupashyati. Ekatvam anupashyati. There it is said anupashyati, not pashyati. There is a vast difference between pashyati and anupashyati. When pashyati we say, what's the meaning of pashyati? Pashyati is seeing. So here one sees. Whereas anupashyati is seeing something, following some other things. That is anupashyati. So you are anupashyati is not just to see. You cannot translate as he sees. No. Generally people translate like that. He sees. But it is not he sees. When it is pashyati, you can translate as he sees. When it is anupashyati, you cannot translate as he sees. Anupashyati is seeing something, following some other things. What is the some other things here? It is Shravana and Manana. That is the anu here. So you must hear Shrotavyo, Mantavyo, Nididhyasitavyaha. That is the way for this realization. That is the way described in Shruti. Acharya Deva Vidya Vidida Sadhishtam Prapat. That Vidya, that knowledge alone will be fruitful, which we heard from which we are hearing from a competent Guru. Acharya Deva Vidya Vidida Sadhishtam Prapat. So again and again Shruti repeats this. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. A man knows when he is instructed by an Acharya. So Shravana from an Acharya is the first condition here. That is the precondition here. So after that, according to Guru Upadesha, when one sees, that is anupashyati. Then there a question may come. Without the Upadesha of Guru, so many scholars or so many realized souls are there. They also had the same realization without the teaching of any Guru. Yes, it is true. But how many lives have passed? With what samskara each and every person has come into this world? We do not know. And second is, so many had that realization without a Guru in this birth. That is true. But when we are speaking to the world, we cannot say so. For example, when we are walking through a forest way, the path is very narrow and the forest is very dark and dense, and you have to move further. You have to move further. कुर्सी एक कुर्सी पर बैठिए. कुर्सी पर बैठिए माँ जी. कुर्सी पर बैठिए माँ जी. So the forest way is very narrow and you have to climb a lot. And it's a dense and dark forest. And when you are walking, time is approaching evening, and a junction is coming. From there, say there are 3 or 4 or 5 paths forward. You do not know which is the way. But you know this much, there is a way. And the goal is there somewhere upside. You have to travel. So what course of action you can take? You can select one path. There are 4 or 5 paths. You can select one path. Quite naturally you will select the path which is broader. Because you will think that is the way through which many people have walked. So that is the real way. Sometimes you may reach to a wrong place. Sometimes dangerous place. And if you have time, enough time, you can try this way. And after walking much distance, you can come back and you can go to the second way. You can go to the third way. You can go to the fourth way. But where is time? Even now evening is approaching. Many are starting afternoon. See, this is not a story I am telling. This is a practical aspect. So if there is a guide who knows, who have travelled and reached, so to be with him, that is the only way. That is the importance of Guru in the Adhyatmic sadhana marga. That is the importance of Guru. So Anupashyati is such a term which says much of Shastra. It is not simply Pashyati. So he is Anupashyati. What he Anupashyati? Ekatvam Anupashyati. When Bhinne Tamasi. Bhinne Tamasi. When that ignorance is broken, you are seeing that Ekatvam, that is Brahma and Atma are nothing but one. And there is one important thing to be noted here. Eka eva anupashyati. Here the seen and the seer are one and the same. That is the difference between this darshan and the worldly darshan. In the worldly matters, the seer and seen are different. So bhinnaha bhinnam pashyati. Bhinnaha bhinnam pashyati. A different man is seeing different thing. But here ekaha ekatvam pashyati. See the beauty? So here the seer is seen. There is no difference between seer and seen. That is why here ekaha anupashyati. What anupashyati? Ekatvam anupashyati. When bhinne tamasi, when that ignorance is broken. Unless and until that ignorance is not broken, we are seeing shabdamaya vrutaha. That is this prapancha. That is the diversities, different things of this world. We are taking them as real. So, shabdamaya vrutaha, tamasa by ignorance, naiva yati pushkare, not coming for our vision in the akasha. In the akasha means in the akasha of heart, hridaya akasha. That is in the self, in the self. But bhinne tamasi, when that ignorance is broken, ekatvam pashyati, anupashyati. Ekatvam anupashyati. Who? Ekaha eva. He is one with that. He is one with that darshan, one with that seed. So here Tripudi has gone. The seer seen and seeing, knower known and knowledge. This type of Tripudi has gone. Eka eva anupashyati. And there is another patha, ekam eva anupashyati. Then this meaning will not come. Ekam anupashyati. Ekam anupashyati. Ekatvam anupashyati. Ekam anupashyati. One and the same. One and the same he is seeing. What is that ekam? The said thing. That Brahman. Yoga. Swarena sandhayed yogam. That yogam is ekam. That yogam is ekatvam. That he is realizing. So that realization is not coming because of ignorance. And once this ignorance is broken, that is being realized. Simple thing. Nothing. 1 minute. So, eka eva anupashyati. Another version, ekam eva anupashyati. Both have different meanings. When we take ekam eva anupashyati, that is the ekam. Yogam, Brahma, that is ekam. Eka eva anupashyati is the best version. Because then this special meaning comes. That is, there is no difference between the seen and the seer. One who is seeing that ekatvam, he is the eka. He is not different from that. So that Tripudi has gone. That special meaning is there when we take the version eka eva anupashyati. Then the next mantra, Shabdaksharam Param Brahma Tasmin Kshine Yadaksharam Tad Vidwanaksharam Dhyayed Yadiched Shanti Matmanaha. Shabdaksharam Param Brahma Tasmin Kshine Yadaksharam Tad Vidwanaksharam Dhyayed Yadiched Shanti Matmanaha. Shabdaksharam Param Brahma. Shabdaksharam Param Brahma. Again, we are taking Omkara, Pranava. Now this is the second or third time Pranava is coming for discussion. In a Prashnopanishad there is a question. It was asked by Satyakama. Sayohavai tad bhagavan prayanandam onkaram abhidhyayita katamam bhavasatena lokam jayati. That was the question. Sayohavai tad bhagavan prayanandam onkaram abhidhyayita. O Bhagavan, O the knower of everything, all-knowing one, a man who is upasita, who is doing upasana with Omkara, who is worshipping with Omkara, prayanantam, up to his death, up to the last breath, if one man is worshipping that with Omkara, katamam bhavasa tena lokam jayade, which world he will get? He will win. He will win is the actual question. We can translate as he will get. Then in that reply, Bhagavan Pipalada says, Maharshi Pipalada says, Edadvai satyakama paramcha aparamcha brahma yadomkaraha. O Satyakama, verily this Omkara is Parabrahma and Aparabrahma. Parabrahma is that above all manifested planes, above Maya, above all this world, this, that, everything. And Aparam Brahma is that Brahma with Maya, with the sankalpa of Srishti, Stuti and all. Normally we can translate Aparam Brahmaya as Ishvara. Aparam Brahma is Ishvara. Param Brahma is above Ishvara. That is Supreme Brahma. Paramatma. So this Omkara is both. If you are taking Omkara as Parabrahma, it is Omkara, Parabrahma. If you are taking Omkara as Aparabrahma, it is Aparabrahma. That is the greatness of Omkara. So at the same time, it is Parabrahma and Aparabrahma. And in the Chandogya Upanishad it is said, Om itidam sarvam. Verily, everything is Omkara. Om iti Brahma. So says Taittiriya Upanishad. Om iti Brahma. Om is Brahman. And that is repeated in Bhagavad Gita. Om iti ekaksharam Brahma. The single syllable Om is verily Brahman itself. So Omkaram is Brahma. So Shabda Brahma. That is Shabda Brahma. So this Omkara, this Shabda is describing Brahma. It is Aksharam. Aksharam is non-perishable. Aksharam, that which is not perishable, everlasting, unending. That is Aksharam. Naksharate iti Aksharam. Shabdaksharam Param Brahma. This syllable, Omkaram, Pranavam, Om, it describes, or it is the name of, or it is the symbol of Brahma. That is Param Brahma. This Akshara or this Shabda which is which is describing Aksharam, Aksharam non-perishable, Brahma, is the Param Brahma. Omkaram is the Param Brahma. There is no doubt. There is no difference between Abhidheya and Abhidhana. Abhidhana is the name and Abhidheya is the named. There is no difference. So here Abhidhana is Omkara, Abhidheya is Brahma. There is no difference between Abhidhana and Abhidheya. So says Mandukya Upanishad. Matraha, padaha, padaha, matraha. So, the Shabdaksharam, Brahma. It is Supreme Brahma. It is the ultimate Brahma. But still, even though it is Brahma and it is Param, we are using a symbol. That is, even now we are in a plane of contemplation or meditation or thinking. We are not one with that. Because if we are one with that, there is no contemplation. There is no meditation. There is no need for any pranava or any symbol, any name, form, nothing. So, tasmin kshine means even that has gone. Even that has gone. Even that has disappeared, gone, vanished. Even that has vanished. Tasmin kshine. Even that has vanished means even the Omkara has vanished. Then what remains? Even that has vanished. This Brahma Chintana also vanished. Then what remains? Yadaksharam. That supreme unperishable. The supreme truth which is non-decaying principle, which is the underlying substratum of all manifestations. That is there. See, this is the difference between Vedanta and Buddha Darshana. In Buddha's philosophy, there is shunya. We cannot accept that. Shunya cannot be the substratum of this manifestation. There must be something.
Sunya's identity.
There is one. You cannot negate that. That we are calling Sat, existence absolute. So, tasmin kshine, even that pranava vanishes, disappears, what remains? Imperishable, non-decaying principle, that is Brahman, is there. It is revealed. It is there. We cannot say it is revealed because there is no such a thing as revelation there, because there is no triputi, the seer and seer. That duality has gone. Then, after saying this, there is nothing more to say. This is the final word of Upanishad. So, after saying this, Upanishad says, Vidwan, if you are a knower or if you want to realize, you must tad vidwan aksharam dhyaye, tad aksharam. That imperishable principle you meditate upon. Dhyayet, you meditate upon. You contemplate upon. You focus on it. You focus on that aksharam. Which aksharam? That aksharam which is remaining when even the Omkara vanishes. It is not a simple job. Because in the ultimate upasana we are taking Omkara. All other upasanas were before that. All came before that. And Pranavopasana came in the last stretch. And now that also has gone. When that also vanishes, what remains? That is the real Akshara. That Akshara should be meditated upon. Dhyayet. Yadi, if Iched you are for, or you are wishing, or you are desiring, or you are for that, what? Shantim Atmana. Shantim Iched, Ichhadi Ched, Dhyayadi Iched Shantim Atmanaha. If you are desirous of realizing that Shanti, that calmness of Atma, Shantim Atmanaha, Atmanaha Shantim. Atmanaha means of Atma. Shantim is Shanti. What is that Shanti? It is not ordinary Shanti. It cannot be an ordinary Shanti. Ordinary Shanti is a state when our mind has Shama. The feeling of calmness, or the experience of calmness, which we get when our mind is fully controlled, that is Shanti. This is not that. This is Atmanaha Shanti. That is the supreme calmness, where all projections of Maya are no longer there. All waves in the ocean of Chit vanished. And it is the final Shanti, sublime Shanti, or the ultimate Shanti. That is moksha itself, nothing else. It is Shanti from the repetition of birth and death. It is Shanti of Atma Swarupa. When all false identification goes and you are established in yourself and your mental stuff is not projecting this and that, that is the Shanti. That is the greatest achievement a human being can have in this world. That is the ultimate goal. If you are desirous of getting that, if not nothing to say, if you are desirous of getting that, what you have to do? You meditate upon that, that Aksharam which is remaining when even the Omkara vanishes. That means all sorts of upasanas goes. That is quite natural also. When the seed is ready, petals of the flower will fall down. And the outer shell of the seed will be broken or will break into pieces when the inner seeds are ready or ripe. That is a natural process. Here also, all our preliminary upasanas, they all culminated in Pranavopasana, Swarena Sandhayet Yogam. And now even that Pranavopasana has gone.
Does it mean?
We are not renouncing, we are not giving up.
Yes.
We are transcending. All those upasanas are becoming irrelevant. See, there is a story is told about. There was one Kakasheri Bhattadiri. He was a great scholar. And the same is described about so many others also. But in Kerala it is famous in connection with Kakasheri Bhattadiri. So he was a member of a Brahmin family and he learned so many shastras, he did so many tapasyas and he returned to his house and he was not doing any Sandhya Vandana at all. So he was a scholar, he was a very great scholar of Vedanta and of course Nyaya, Tarkashastra and all. So there was so many talks within their community why this man is not doing Sandhya and all. He should do Sandhya. Why he is not doing? Huh? He is breaking an age-long tradition. But nobody has the guts to approach him and ask him why you are not doing. Because he is a scholar. Finally they selected two persons and they asked. With hesitation they approached this great scholar and asked, why you are not doing Sandhya? Then this man replied, in the sky of self, the sun of knowledge is shining always. Always the sun of knowledge is there, fully shining in the sky of myself, my being. When sun is shining, where is Sandhya? There is no sunrise and sunset. Then how should I worship Sandhya? Please tell me. Please instruct me. Katham Sandhyam upasmahe. Hridakashe chidadityaha. Sada bhati nirandara. Udayastamayau nastaha. Katham Sandhyam upasmahe. That was the question. So here all upasanas goes as it is, quite naturally. It's a natural process. The way to a place ends when you reach the goal. Then there is no way further. So, if you want or if you are desirous of getting that supreme Shanti, you meditate upon that Akshara which is remaining when even the Omkara vanishes. Aksharad parada paraha. Such a word is there in Prashnopanishad. Aksharad parataha paraha. There is one supreme Akshara and even above that there is Akshara. This is that Akshara. It is described very well in Bhagavad Gita. Uttama purushastu anyaha paramatmetyudahritah. That is, there is Kshara Purusha and there is Akshara Purusha. And above both these there is Purushottama. That is this. This Akshara you meditate upon. If you are for getting that, otherwise no. That supreme Shanti. If you are not for that, you can live as you want. But if you are for that, if you are icched, if you are desirous of getting that supreme Shanti of Atma, then you have to meditate upon that.
Does it also have like the other meanings? Does it have? I don't know, but that when you're doing that upasana at a certain point, you'll transcend
Uh,
that Om Akshara and then you'll go higher. Does it also mean at the time of that upasana, you should go to the higher Aksharam and then get there? Is it also meaning that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that is the same thing. You transcend this and then you are one with that. Until that you have to move. Because it is not Shanti. It is Shantim Atmanaha, of the self. You are getting that Shanti of the self. We have to look to that words. See, when we are having the fragrance of some flower, flower is something different from you, away from you, or different from you. This is not the Shanti of japa. This is not the Shanti of meditation. This is the Shanti of Atma. It is not different from Atma. It is being one with Atma. Because that is Shanti. Shanti means that which you are getting when Shama is there. Everything else goes back. When all upasanas goes, even pranavopasana goes. What is that? That remaining. You contemplate on that. Then that will also go. That will also go. And what remain will be you yourself, nothing else. That is the Shanti of Atma. So, this is the final teaching of this Upanishad. There is nothing more to teach. So, what are there? Some more verses are there. All are just to instruct about this. This is the final teaching. Yadi ched shanti matmana. When one gets that shanti, then he will not inquire for anything else. When you are one with that, where you will go to inquire? There all inquiry vanishes, ends, and you are full. There is nothing more in Shastra. But still, Guru is teaching something more. That is, after showing this is the final destination you have to reach, this is the path you have to move, this is the way by which you can reach that destination. In that way, Guru is saying, Dve vidye veditavyetu shabda brahma param chayata shabda brahmani nishnataha param brahmadhi gacchati. Dve vidye veditavyetu shabda brahma param chayata shabda brahmani nishnataha param brahmadhi gacchati. Dve vidye veditavye. Dve vidye, two types of knowledge or two types of upasanas are to be known. Veditavye are to be known. Which are they? Shabda Brahma. One is Shabda Brahma. Then second is Paramcha. One is Shabda Brahma and second is Param. In some other language, we can hear the same thing in Prashna Upanishad. Not in Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad. There, a seeker, his name was Shaunaka, he approaches the great seer, Pipalada, and asks, Angiras, and asks, Kasmin bhagava vijñāde sarvamidam vijñātam bhavati. Knowing what, everything else will be known. What is that knowledge? Then to begin the answer, there the sage says, Dve vidye vedidavye iti hasmayat brahma vido vadanti parachaiva paracha. Dve vidye vedidavye, two types of knowledge are to be known. Dve vidye vedidavye, two types of knowledge are to be known, or must be known, or should be known. I am not saying this. Iti hasmayat brahma vido vadanti. Those knowers of Brahman said so. See, even in the Upanishad, they are not claiming, I am saying. No. Those Brahmajnanis, they taught this. I am just repeating. I am not saying for the first time. Thousands and thousands of generations taught this. We are just repeating. So, Brahmavido vadandisma. So said Brahmajnanis, scholars of Brahma, knowers of Brahma. What are they? Para and apara. Para is the supreme or ultimate, and apara, not para. Some more subordinate. Two types of knowledge, Paravidya and Aparavidya. And in the explanation he says, all the Vedas and Vedangas and Upavedas, all these are Aparavidya. And that alone is Paravidya, which is the knowledge of the self. Knowledge of the self alone is Paravidya. All else are Aparavidya. So says Mundakopanishad. So here also the same thing is repeated. Dve vidye vedidavye, two types of knowledge. Vidya has another meaning also, upasana. Two types of upasanas are to be known, should be known, or must be known. Are to be known is good. Are to be known. What are these two? Shabda Brahma. One is Shabda Brahma. One is that knowledge which is describing Brahma through Shabdas. It includes all Shastras, beginning from Smriti and Shruti, then Mahavakyas, Upanishads, and the very sum total of Upanishad is Omkara. So from Shrutis and Smriti to Omkara, Shabda Brahma comes. That is one. That is to be known. Then, even above that Shabda Brahma is Param. Shabda Brahma, then Param. That which is above the Shabda Brahma. See, Shabda Brahma, in the first level, it teaches the preliminaries. It teaches the preliminaries, and finally it indicates. That only, there ends Shabda Brahma. Upanishad gives some indications how to meditate upon, what to be meditated, the modes of contemplation and hindrances that comes on the way, how we can surpass us. All these things are enumerated in Shastras. And to contemplate upon the Supreme, it gives so many so many descriptions, and all these are indications. Never in Shruti we can take verbal meaning. No. No. So Shabda Brahma indicates. And what is indicated, that is Param Brahma. It cannot be explained through words. It is not explainable. So it is Param. It is above our cognition, because it is cognizing everything. It is above knowledge because it is knowing everything. That knowledge non-duality is not there. So Param. So De Vidve Vedidavye, Shabda Brahma comes first and then Param. Then what is the connection between Shabda Brahma and Param? Is there any connection? If Shabda Brahma is to be discarded, what is the use of the Shabda Brahma? Many say so. Especially some yogis, they are saying there is no meaning in studying Vedanta and all, because all these are ignorance. You have to give up your studies. So there is no meaning in Shastras and all. No, you must learn. Only through proper studies you will have a clear picture of your path and goal. Without a proper study of scriptures, you will not have a clear picture of what is the goal and what is the way. So you have to do that. That is clearly said here. Shabda Brahmani Nishnataha. Nishnataha, an expert. Expert in Shabda Brahma. Nishnataha, an expert in Shabda Brahma. Shabda Brahmani Nishnataha. Param Brahma Digachati. He attains or he reaches. Attains. He reaches. What? Param Brahma. So Shabda Brahma is like a bridge which take you to the next shore. Sitting on the bridge, nobody will reach the next shore. But without bridge you cannot cross the river. What happens to many sadhaka is they will sit on the bridge. Because when we are known as scholars, we will get dakshina, we will get puja and all. So many will be sitting on the bridge. They will die on the bridge. Bridge is to reach the next shore. Next shore is not the bridge and bridge is not the next shore. Both are different. But through a bridge only you can cross the river and reach the next shore. Like that. Shabda Brahma is that bridge which takes you to Param Brahma. When you reach Param Brahma, Shabda Brahma vanishes or it becomes irrelevant or immaterial. It becomes immaterial. It becomes irrelevant for you. But still it is required. So Shabda Brahmani Nishnada, this must be kept in mind always. Because many a time people will ask, if you have to discard all these things, why you are studying all this with so much energy and time? It is required. Without proper study of Shastras, that clarity will not come. Prama, the real knowledge will dawn only through pramana. Without pramana, of course, you can know your own Satchit Ananda Bhava. But it won't save you. Because even after knowing that, you are limited. To know your own unlimited nature, The only tool is pramana. That is Shastra. So Shabda Brahmani Nishnada Param Brahma Adhigacchati. Shabda Brahmani Nishnadaha Param Brahma Adhigacchati. But there is a problem. Problem is Shabda Brahma is a way and Parabrahma is the goal. Many a time we will sit in this Shabda Brahma itself, explaining, commenting, giving lectures here and there, writing books and posing ourselves as great scholars and having pride in that. I am a scholar. I am Pandita Ratnam, Swami Chidananda Puri. You know? You know that? Ah, you must know. Huh? Huh? Pandita Ratnam.
Ratnam, jewel.
Ah. Ah. So I am Pandita Ratnam Swami
Bharat
Chidananda.
Ratnam for Adhyatmam.
I am Pandita Ratnam Swami Chidananda Puri. So that pride will be there. Huh? Of what use it is? Of no use. Only use is you will get more dakshina.
There the journey and hope.
You will get puja. So many will come and do namaskar. Oh, you are Pandita Ratnam, namaste. But for you, there is no use. Huh? So that is the problem. Shabda Brahma is required. It is essential. But you must keep in mind, this is a bridge to cross the river. It is not something to be proud of. It is not a thing to be lingered on. You must transcend that also. So here Upanishad, in a beautiful mantra, this is very beautiful mantra, Upanishad explains, Grandham abhyasya medhavi jnana vijnana tatparaha palalamiva dhanyarthi tyajed grandham asheshataha. Grandham abhyasya medhavi jnana vijnana tatparaha palalamiva dhanyarthi tyajed grandham asheshataha. Grandham abhyasya. After studying all books, Shastras, Shabda Brahma, as described here. So after studying, proper study of scriptures, Shastras, you must learn Shastra, you must study Shastra, there is no doubt. Shabda Brahma you have to learn. But after studying that, you must become Medhavi. Medhavi means one who have Medha. Medha, one who have Medha within. Medha is Grahana Dharana Shakti. The power to catch and power to retain. Some students will catch very quickly what Guru teaches. But if you ask some question after 2 or 3 days, I don't know. I'm not remembering. So the power to retain is not there. So some are very slow in catching, but once caught, it will be retained. You can call when they are sleeping and ask a question, they will reply. That is the power of retaining. So when we have these both qualities of catching and retaining, that is Medha. So a student must be a Medhavi. Being a Medhavi is the quality of a student. So a student, what type of student? Medhavi. He must learn scriptures. After learning, after studying scriptures, You have that, or you have collected what scriptures taught, or what scriptures are teaching. You got that. You have that stuff within. You are full with that. Then what you have to do? Then you can sit on the bridge. That is one way. Or you can cross the bridge and reach the shore. Which way you have to accept? That is the question. If you want money, fame, this, that, you can sit. It never means if you cross the bridge and reach the next shore, you won't get money. No, nobody is saying that. But it will be immaterial for you, irrelevant for you. Let people come and worship you. Let people come and curse you. Both will be same for you. In the first case, it was not so. So, Granthamabhyasya medhavi jnana vijnana tatparaha. If you are eager to have that vijnana, in the common Sanskrit language, jnana means knowledge connected with Atma, and vijnana some technical knowledge. But in Vedanta it is not so. In Vedanta, jnana is the knowledge you are acquiring from gurus and shastras. And vijnana is the realization. That is when that knowledge becomes doubtless, realized, assimilated within. That is vijnana. So if you are satisfied with the jnana, then you can do as you like. You can travel with a library of books, calling yourself Pandita Ratnam. You can do that. And if you are really eager to have vijnana, that is realization, then what you have to do? Palalamiva dhanyarthi tyajet grantham asheshataha. Dhanyarthi palalam iva. Dhanyarthi, one who is desirous of getting rice or wheat, whatever it is, he will discard palalam. Palalam is the husk of dhanya. We take paddy and the husk we remove, then we get rice. So, one man who is to get rice, he have to get rid of husk. If you are saying, no, I have cultivated this, I have given water, I have given manure or fertilizers I gave, and I protected this for 2-3 months, so I am not ready to remove the husk, then you will not get the rice.
Crop will fail.
So you can embrace the crop and lay down with an empty stomach. If you want to eat and fill your stomach, you must remove the husk. But this is a problem. I have given water, I have given manure, I have given protection, I have looked after that, so I will not remove the husk. See how many years I worked to learn. I wasted the whole life going behind the Guru, getting so many kicks and studying all this and going to here and there Himalayas, then meditating, then trying, and finally I got this knowledge. Now you are saying to discard this. No, no, I am not ready to get rid of the husk. Then you can be a Pandita Ratna. You can sit here. You will be well-known scholar. But if you are eager to have that realization, vijnana, then you have to discard. Palalamiva dhanyarthi tyajed. Tyajed, you must discard. You must discard. Tyajed. Grantham asheshataha. All these scriptures together. Asheshataha. Not a single scripture you should keep. Throw away everything. But only after assimilating. Not before that. The problem is we will throw away all the scriptures in the very outset, before studying. No. You must be a scholar. You must become the manifestation of Shastra. Then only you have the right to throw it away. There are two dangers. One is one man who is sitting inside the Shastra. The other man without entering Shastra. Both are dangerous. He is not at all ready to learn. He is not at all ready to live. That is the problem. He is holding all Shastras. This man is not touching Shastras. Both are dangerous.
The one who has studied thoroughly and assimilated that the Shastra is in him.
Shastra, he is the very manifestation of Shastra. Then he need no scriptures. But still, we may have that tendency to be in discussions, debates, teaching, studying, all this. Like see, when our cloth is having so much dirt, we are using soap to wash it. Some sort of detergent we are using to wash our cloth. Actually, the soap or detergent cake is it also is a dirt. That is why after washing, we will remove both. We have to remove both. No, I have given money and I have purchased from shop, so I am not ready to get rid of soap. Then you do one thing, you dry your cloth and see, the dirt will be increased. So you have given money, that is all right, but you have to get rid of it. If you want to wash the cloth, the same is the case here also. When some thorn enters our skin, we take another thorn and remove this first. If you are not ready to discard the second thorn, oh no, I will not throw it away because with the help of this thorn I remove this first thorn, let it be here. What will happen? The same thing will happen. That is the abhimana of Shastra will come. But at the same time, this should not be taken in the negative sense. Some may take that there is no meaning in Shastra studies, scriptural studies, there is no meaning. No, you must learn scriptures, you must study scriptures, and you must become a Medhavi. And only after becoming Medhavi, it is asked to throw away old Shastras. That is, unless and until your doubt is there, doubt is not cleared, you must go on learning. When all doubts are cleared and you know what is to be known, or that fullness is there, then what is the use of Shastra? You yourself is the Shastra. Then there is no difference between the knower and the Shastra. Both are same. Huh?
Some
So there is no need of Shastra.
Some people, they read like in Sadhana Panchakam, when it says like give up completely arguments with wise people, or Ramana Maharishi says like never argue about this, just go straight to the self. But people think like you should never discuss on Vedanta because of that.
We must discuss.
If you still have doubts, you have to discuss.
We must discuss.
Yes.
Who said? In the Sadhana Panchakam, in the Sadhana Panchakam, it is clearly said, Shruti madas tarko anusandhiyadam. You must have debates as per the injunctions or teachings of Shastra, not jumble.
Many people, they look at that and they interpret.
No.
To have these arguments, it is
That is not a correct view.
Yeah, how can you, yeah, so how
That
can
is
you
not a
bring
correct. That
your
is not a
doubts
correct
right?
view.
Yeah.
That is not a correct. So, we can take later. There are 4 more mantras. Huh? 4 more mantras are there. At what time?
8:30.
8:30? No.
8 to 8:30.
7:30 or 8 o'clock? Right. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidyusha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.